It's always good having you here. It's always good for us to get a little bit more information about finances. I think this is something that the average Namibian really struggles with.
Indeed, and it's important that we always talk about this. Sometimes it's irritating to someone's ear, but it's important that we always re-emphasize and emphasize that there is a need to be financially disciplined.
Yeah, and financially savvy.
Yeah.
Now, earlier this year, Namfisa encouraged the concept of borrowing wisely. Can you quickly give us a recap? What does it mean to borrow wisely, and how has this message been received by the public?
First of all, I think we need to go back to the whole campaign, which is spend wise, save wise, borrow wise. Now, during the December holidays, we said spend wisely.
Yeah.
Because there's the January with school holiday, school reopening and all of that. Now, we also take into account that not everybody would have taken in the message to spend wisely and save wisely. Therefore, we said, if you have to borrow, borrow wisely. What does it mean? It really means don't borrow something you cannot repay.
Yeah.
Don't borrow a 2,000 if you only earn 1,000.
Yes.
Because now all of your 1,000 will be consumed by debt, and you don't have anything. And January to March are generally our difficult months of the year. We are recovering. So we started with save wisely during the year, then spend wisely during December, so that you don't have to struggle with money in January. Yeah. But if you then have money, if you don't have money problems, borrow for the absolute necessary things that you need to acquire, and not fancy stuff like throwing a party because it's your birthday on the 1st of January, because you want to go to a football match, Kaizer Chiefs versus BA, or all of these things. You can't borrow for small things like that, because now you want to borrow 2,000 which you can't repay. So that is why we say borrow for the absolute necessary stuff that you require.
The necessities
to
of
make
life.
your life worthwhile, to improve the bit of your life that needs improving, not to put you into deeper debt.
Do Namibians understand this concept?
I would like to believe that people really do understand. And just yesterday, as I was getting out of my office, I met my senior at primary school. He said, "Oh yeah, you're working for that place that tells us to spend our money wisely." So I believe the message has sunk in. But there is a challenge with really acting.
Yeah, and
the message.
implementing the message in your daily life.
Yeah, that is the challenge, I think, but we are spending time really informing people the challenges, their rights and responsibilities in terms of financial responsibility and financial literacy. We will get to a point where we would want them to really transcend from just knowing what needs to be done to doing what needs to be done. So I think the message is out there, it is sinking in, but it is just the action that we need to put into place.